You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
The AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's WWE Monday Night Raw After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's WWE Monday Night Raw After Show.
Style and grace, I'm never gonna be done. Lean on in. Now welcome to the queendom.
The queendom, where the kings bow down. They relinquish the crown.
Yeah. You don't want to know what's our pedigree? Some quality television on the internet. See what I did, guys?
I didn't actually.
For this,
I need a detailed breakdown of what that meant.
shut up, Nat. For the second week in a row, Monday Night Raw goes off the air featuring Brie Bella and Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, everybody. We can calm the music down now.
I thought it might never go on.
It's 3 minutes and 43 seconds of all Steph. Jonny Loquasto here at JQuasto on Twitter. Next to me, not only does she live up to her nickname tonight, but she is the beautiful, she is the talented, she is Cathy Cupcake Kelley.
Hello. That was an introduction.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm professional.
Who brought that audience in?
Yeah, no, actually, they're sitting. Don't put the camera on the couch. There's 15 people on the couch.
I just want to say before we do the rest of the intros that you can download the AFTERBUZZ app for free $99 on iTunes.
Boom.
And yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite Bella twin, Brie 99.
Did you say? Wait, what? That was about as good as her Big Beulah, Brie's Big Beulah joke. I don't even know who Beulah. Maybe
99.
Someone's getting fired for that line tonight.
I would have went with Large Marge and copied off of the Pee Wee Herman movie.
The crowd had no idea how to
Tell
feel
them
about
Large Marge
Yeah.
sent you.
I just wanted crowd reaction shots after that line of, what are we supposed to do right now? I don't know what that meant.
I think they played it off well.
Yeah, it was
I was
fine.
just waiting for. I knew once Steph talked, it was going to save the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I think Brie was thinking the same thing. When can I stop? When can I stop? When can I stop? Across from me, we got a squad. Find him on Twitter at TheWalkingDale. My man right now, he is wearing, I don't know what, I see horns and trees.
It's camouflage.
No, the t-shirt.
Oh yeah, you can't even see that he has a vest on.
You can't see me.
It looks like you're about to go hunting.
This is an old Randy Orton t-shirt is what this is.
Okay, it's an old Randy Orton
scary.
t-shirt that matches perfect with a camo vest. Dude, you look like you're just about to go hunting with Shawn Michaels.
Maybe I am.
He is Dale Rutledge.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, man?
Not much.
To the right of him, such enough. Not too much.
Not too much. Hanging out. Hope to talk with you guys.
To the right. To the right of him, his outfit, unfortunately, not nearly as interesting, but it is a very, very nice button down. He is a very funny comedian. Find him on Twitter at Nat, N-A-T-B-A-I-M-A-L. It's a very, very confusing name. He's Nat Baimel. What's up, brother?
Not much.
Okay. I'm going to get a lot out of you two tonight.
All excitement over here.
Anticlimactic.
Kathy, get off chat roll. I need you tonight.
Better
Let's go.
hand over those cupcakes.
Yeah.
Get some sugar
Now,
flowing.
look, I'm going to be eating these throughout the show, but I'm going to do it very, very inconspicuously, so no one's going to even notice I'm eating.
It's a marshmallow buttercream frosting, so that might not work.
Yeah, there's no
'Cause
inconspicuous.
You won't be able to talk.
Because it's going to be that good?
No, it's just gonna like
Sticky.
Sticky.
Oh,
Make your
no.
mouth sticky.
Okay, well then, you know what? Once we get to what match am I eating a cupcake?
Oh boy.
Once we get to the Fandango, I'm gonna eat all 4 cupcakes, and you guys can talk about what happened. How about that?
I don't think you have nearly enough time, but challenge accepted.
Fair enough.
Beat the clock challenge.
Yes, 2 versus 2.
Ooh.
Beat the clock.
Monday
the
Night Raw.
cupcake?
Beat the clock cupcake challenge.
Wait, each of us should have the cupcake, and we all get timed.
Oh,
then-
I'm gonna win.
And then Kathy slaps whoever loses.
Okay.
All right.
It's like an eat the clock challenge.
This might be the only way.
Eat the clock.
Beat the clock challenge.
This will be the only way Dale ever gets slapped, possibly.
You haven't seen me eat a cupcake, apparently.
Oh, snaps! So Monday Night Raw coming from Austin, Texas tonight. You know, I wouldn't say it was an eventful. I felt like tonight's Raw, it was just, you know, it progressed towards SummerSlam. Not a lot of crazy stuff happened.
It's moving everything forward, and
I guess
that's
so.
what I think their goal was.
Let's be honest, wasn't the best, but
It wasn't, but they also have so many feuds leading into SummerSlam that they don't have a lot of time to give us any new stuff.
That was the problem, though, is I feel like there was so much recap this week that it was almost too much as a fan watching.
Well, we got to see Brock Lesnar say urine a couple times, so that's a win in my book.
Oh boy.
Yes, indeed. I liked the show, actually, more so than I usually do, just because each segment had a purpose, which a lot of times is just sort of spinning its wheels. I mean, granted, we had...
But did the Adam Rowe... Okay, it had a purpose, put over Oculus. I get it. All right. Go ahead, continue.
Well, I mean, is that what that was? That was just a movie promotion?
I have something to say about that segment. We'll get to it chronologically.
Got it. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, there were a couple of amazing moments, which we'll get to. Starting off, the Authority hits the ring dressed debonairly.
Orton was wearing pants.
Yeah.
This is rare. I have things to say about pants in this episode, by the way.
It was weird. They looked like they were going to a funeral. They were all dressed in black, and then Kane obviously was dressed like he was the Undertaker. Well, not the Undertaker. You see what I'm? Yeah. You see what I did.
That's
there.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
There was no Paul Bearer, though.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, way to bring it down.
Yeah, way to go, Nat.
Cupcakes.
Let's go back to pants.
Buttercream frosting. I like the fact that they're all in unison with their outfits. So there you go. So there was a message for tonight's show, guys. There's this thing that started a few months ago before WrestleMania. It's an online network for the WWE. It's
AfterBuzz TV.
No, AfterBuzz has been around for a long time. This is
a long time before WrestleMania.
Right, but this is called World Wrestling Entertainment Network, and it's on a computer. It's on the internet. And you pay.
Sounds expensive.
Really cool.
No, it's not expensive, Dale.
No?
It's $9.99 a month. And you sign up for 6 months right away, and you get it for $10 a month. That includes every single pay-per-view on the network.
Can I just say, though, so many people were complaining on social media and talking about $9.99 that they won. The WWE won because you gave them so much free advertisement. That was their goal. They were making fun of it the entire time, and it worked.
Very smart.
It worked.
But in fairness, I mean...
You might as well shamelessly promote.
Bombing in the Middle East gets a lot of attention. It doesn't mean, just because people are looking at it, means it's a good thing.
Wow.
I think that towards the end, I think towards the end it was funny. Like once they held up the $9.99 sign in front of Michael Cole's face, like that was funny. They were poking fun at it.
Well, the network didn't sell the way they thought it would. The numbers came out recently, and it was way lower than expectations. So I guess they're just in panic mode right now. And maybe if we just push it 400 times this episode.
it was. They have 700,000 subscribers. Is that what it's at?
Yeah.
Around?
Yeah.
Okay, so 700,000 subscribers. They're about to roll out internationally, and I
it's
feel
gonna
like that's
blow
what's going
up.
to carry it. Is all the people in Europe and Australia? Those are the fans that
Ireland.
I feel like are going to buy this, and it's
And their goal was 1 million, and they have 700,000. I don't think that's
too far off. Yeah.
And if you look at this show as an example, or look at Wrestling Compadres, a huge part of our audience is international. We have so many people tweeting us every single week. A lot of them are not American. Shout out, guys. What's up? and so I was talking to a guy from Sydney over the weekend. He's like, they're coming to Sydney. They come once a year. Dude printed out 900 Chris Jericho signs that said Sydney is Jericho. Like, people really, when you don't get it all the time, people appreciate it. And so, like Cathy said, I think the network's going to just blow up when I think they're really worrying a little too much.
I think it's one of those things that they were the first ones to roll out something like this. I mean, yes, there's Netflix, yes, there's Hulu, but they were the first brand to have a network exclusively for their own content. And I think that it's only going to get bigger and that other networks are going to follow suit.
Yeah. And anyone who has the network, I haven't heard one person say anything bad about it. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, straight up, it's really great. And I think in the future, it'll be a revolutionary thing that people look back on and be like, wow, this really changed the game. But right now, they're scared because it's not as good as they thought it was going to be in terms of what they're going to be raking in. And so we got an entire episode, which at first it was just kind of sad. It was kind of like when you saw the Iron Sheik after, like, you hadn't seen him for years.
But they were in on the joke after a while.
Exactly, because it was kind of funny, but then it got really sad. But then it got really funny again.
I don't know that it was meant to be a joke at first, but I'm glad that they caught on and made it into one. Like, I feel like they've been so good about responding to what's going on social media recently.
Yeah. And even the most aggressively, smarky wrestling fan loves the network. The only negative I've heard about the network is my girlfriend hates me now. I've heard a few guys say that. Besides that just means the network's great. So, I mean, we hope it does well. I'm tired of seeing people get fired.
I saw one negative thing about it in chat roll actually earlier, and that was that they couldn't figure out how to illegally get the network for free.
Well,
so
there you go.
You're not helping.
That's your own problem.
It's only $9.99 a month.
Yes.
$9.99, you say?
Everyone says.
You can get the network for an entire month for the cost of a random awful buffet in Middle America. So there you go.
That is specific.
Golden Corral or great entertainment? You choose, Dale.
How dare you call Golden Corral awful?
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm so hungry.
I know. Hammer one of them cupcakes. How long we got?
I think it's going to be fine. And like I said, I don't want to see any more people lose jobs, man. It sucks. It sucks seeing it. No more cuts.
No more.
Come on.
No more.
So anyways, they put over the network a whole bunch. Tonight's going to be a contract signing for Steph and Brie Bella, which you can watch on the network. And that's not all. Brock Lesnar, John Cena, also watch the network. And that's when Orton takes the mic. He said he destroyed Roman Reigns, but just wait until you see what I'm going to do to him tonight. Roman's music hits. He stops right in the crowd. Nice little stare down. He says, I took everything the Viper had last week, and I'm still standing right here. But tonight, I'm going to beat the Viper's ass for free. Another little dig at the network. I thought that was cool.
Free 99.
Free 99. Triple H says tonight, Reigns will face that damn demon, Kane, in a last man standing match. And it starts now.
The battle of the guys who buy their pants at Hot Topic.
Well done.
Yes.
I thought about Reigns' pants, but you're like, yeah, no, that's true.
It's not very funny, but it's accurate.
It is. Any other thoughts on the opening segment, guys?
That was all I had to say about that entire match. It was those two facing each other, and exactly what you would expect.
Listen, if I was Kane, I would hand him my mask, too. I feel like he's been, this past month, he's just been kind of there and just been the fodder for Reigns or whoever that they needed to throw a bone to.
Well, let's talk about the match first, then we'll get into Kane handing over the mask. So, a lot of weapons here. The stairs were standing up at some point. I think each guy, rammed into the stairs a couple times. Not a whole lot of time in the ring. Table comes into play. Kane choke slams him through the table. Then he goes to slam him on the chair, counter, spear. Roman Reigns knocks off Kane. Now let's get into, I forget where in the show he actually turned in his mask, but let's just get into it now.
I mean, if he walked backstage, he handed him his wig in shame and left. And I don't know, like Kane has always been...
I would not want to touch that thing.
It's not his actual hair.
I know, but
it's
so
somebody's
gross.
hair.
Yeah, whose hair is that?
And how many times has it been sweated in? Like, it's just, I don't think it gets washed.
I doubt it.
Well, I'm sure she didn't. I'm sure Steph didn't rub her body all over it. She was just holding it for 3 seconds.
What am I gonna do with this?
Thank God he got rid of that mask.
I got a new loofah.
So the question is, oh God, where's my Axe shower gel? The question is what happens now, because Kane turns in the mask, he walks away. Does that mean, is he going to become a martyr for someone? Is he going to stand up against the authority? Like, what do you think?
I don't know. To me, it was just a way to get him out of the mask again, because I know the movie's coming in like a month. Maybe he's getting a little time to go promote that, or just time off in general. I don't know.
I just like with Kane, I mean, ever since he debuted, and especially in the past couple of years, his power has just like waned.
Well, I mean,
like
15 years. What are you gonna do?
But I mean, like 2 months ago when he was, in the feud with Daniel Bryan like hits him over the head with a tire iron, and Kane just kind of no sells it. In that match, he beats him up as much as he can, wins. Kane sits back up and no sells it. Now a spear holds him down for a count of 10.
Well, have you ever had a spear from Roman Reigns?
But it was
not yet. He won't return any of my emails.
It was after a lot of other shots, so it wasn't just a spear. I did think it was odd to end on the spear, but.
Yeah,
a lot of damage had been done.
But at the same time, that also leads into him turning in the mask. So it's
like, guys, this thing doesn't work for me anymore.
Yeah.
It's lost all of its juice.
It's like if he was in the Ninja Turtle video game, he would need to find Pizza's stat.
Yeah, he was definitely blinking red really quickly.
Yeah.
So, you're right. Maybe he just takes time. Maybe he just disappears, or maybe maybe he actually reinvents himself. I'm not talking corporate Kane. I'm not talking mask. I'm talking like a whole different weird
The third Dust brother.
That maybe he comes back as Jacob Goodnight and literally tries to hurt people. I don't know.
Helldust.
Helldust.
Yeah, I mean, I could see him coming back as the character from See No Evil.
Yeah, I would definitely not put that past them.
I mean, he basically did it before. He brought that chain out. Remember, he came out with that chain for a long time with the hook on the end of it?
And they did have a SummerSlam match with Zeus from No Holds Barred. So it wouldn't be the first time.
So, yeah.
Yep. Very interesting that he handed in that mask. Anyways, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. Really good video package. Let's say that. Very, very good video package. Brock Lesnar be cussing.
They beeped it out. They did do that. And then he talked about pee.
Your thoughts, gentlemen?
As well he should. You know, there's very few times that Brock Lesnar comes off well on a microphone. I thought that this promo package was pretty good for him.
I always think he comes off well in these backstage promos where he's just being himself. He's like, all right, look, we're not live, so do whatever you want, say whatever you want, curse,
We can edit you.
He's a terrifying human being.
He just wants to beat bodily fluids out of human beings.
Yeah. And he's done that.
Yes.
He's also had them beaten out of him.
Yeah. Diverticulitis being a good example.
Ugh, that's a painful thing. But yeah, I mean, this is Lesnar at his best. You sit him down and just let him go off. Lesnar's not a script guy. I think we figured that out at this point.
Yeah.
Neither is Brie Bella, but we'll find that out later.
Well, we already knew that.
We found it out a little bit more.
So, good video package. Next, Boomer Sooner, y'all. The pride of Oklahoma, Damian Sandow hits the ring. There will be no Red River rivalry this year because Texas sucks. Basically is what he said.
Yeah.
Yep.
His opponent, the pride of Texas, a Texas Longhorn, hook 'em horns, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. This match lasted a little bit longer than when he was an astronaut, so we'll give him that.
Yeah.
He got 2 punches in. So, good for him.
Where's Henry been?
I want to say part of it was injury, and I think the other part is I just don't...
I think he's phasing out. Like, he's gotten to the point where I don't know. He wants to spend
Just
time with
doesn't
his
wrestle as
family. He's an older guy.
He and Big Show.
So,
Yeah, Big Show's been gone for a while, too.
yeah. I don't think the last time he came back, he was planning on coming back. So, from what I've heard.
You mean when he did the whole fake out with Cena? That comeback or the one after that?
No, that one.
Well, he was damn good at doing it.
No,
but then
I'm saying
Then Brock Lesnar broke his
everyone
arm
always
or
loves
something
when he
after
comes
that.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar's a jerk.
He is not nice.
Not at all.
I don't know. Good to have him back, though. I like Mark Henry.
Yeah. And, I mean, the Austin crowd obviously loved him.
Yeah.
So.
Good time to make your re-debut, for sure.
In an extra, extra large Texas.
Oh, my God.
I know, that was the size of a flag. That thing was huge.
I mean, if you think
Everything's
about it,
bigger
it's
in
probably
Texas.
just the size that any linebacker on their team would wear. So.
True. Yeah.
Which is funny because he always came out in his own t-shirts, but they're always black, which is slimming. But when he comes out in an orange t-shirt, it's like, that is a large human being.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
World's
massive
strongest
dude.
man.
The question, I mean, I imagine Henry's not going to be inserted into anything. I think this is maybe just a...
I think it was just
He
for...
lived down the street. Why not?
Yeah, it could be.
I did like Damian Sandow's helmet. The OU was painted on because they're just cutting costs across the board.
I think it might be that thing. Maybe they're giving Sandow... Once they give him the idea, they're like, you know what, dude? Whatever you can to get it over, just do it. Maybe he just painted it himself. You never
Here's
know.
your budget of $50. Make it happen this week.
I think he spent that last week on that astronaut outfit, though.
That astronaut outfit was
It was a
pretty
rental.
sweet.
Yeah, that had to be a rental. It was a legit outfit.
The poor seamstress in the back, like, I don't want to make this outfit anymore. I don't know why I'm playing the violin,
I
but
don't
that's
know.
how you make an astronaut outfit.
You just stab material until it cooperates.
Come on. Can you breathe in this? So, yeah, how many weeks will this continue? I don't know, but at least we're seeing Sandow on TV.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people online have been complaining. It's like, oh, he's being buried, but he's like the most entertaining segment almost always every single week.
It's not about wins and losses. We all know that. It's
Exactly.
about getting a reaction. He gets positive, he gets negative, he gets laughs. How many guys can pull that off? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damian Sandow's one of them. Who just had a birthday? Was it last week?
Sandow? Yeah.
There you go. Happy birthday! You just got your ass kicked by Mark Henry.
And happy birthday, Obama.
And happy birthday, Joe Jiggler.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hey, it moves like Jagler. What's up, man? Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Man, he's been a listener for a long time.
I know.
And I think, did he watch Access TV back last year? I think he may have. I know him from there. I don't remember anything.
Well, happy birthday,
Put
fella.
yourself over,
Good
Jonny
side note.
Loquasto.
Next, Adam Rose. Oh no, I got canned. Next, Adam Rose and the AfterBuzz. AfterBuzz. Adam Rose and the AfterBuzz. The
Yes.
Rosebuds. Whatever.
The AfterBuzz TV network.
They're staring at the Oculus mirror. Okay, Adam Rose doesn't want to look in the mirror. Well, he does, and he doesn't want to look in the
He
mirror.
basically explains the movie premise, which is if you look in this mirror, your evil self will be reflected back at you. And the joke was...
That sounds like a
no.
Justin Timberlake song.
It does. Wasn't that like a music video of his back in like the 90s or something?
No, there was like a year ago.
Oh.
Cry Me a Mirror? Is that what it was?
That was the one.
I love that song.
Cry me a mirror.
Why won't you look at me? I am looking at you.
I'm crying you a mirror.
Stop copying me, mirror. Stop copying me.
So they explained the movie, which is good because I didn't know what Oculus. I knew it involved a mirror. I still don't really understand it.
I don't think you really learned that much, to be honest with you.
No.
Yeah. Evil mirrors.
Evil Mirrors.
That's the movie.
Rosebuds.
They convince him to stare in the mirror, which he does, and then he sees an Adam Rose in a suit and a vape pen instead of a lollipop.
I think it was just a pin.
Which, by the
Oh,
way...
I thought it was a vape.
I think he went to eat it like a lollipop, but it turned out to be a pin.
I thought
Oh, I thought it was a vape, because I was like, isn't a vape pen like way cooler for partying than lollipops?
to me, vape
I don't think
is.
that they would do that though.
You're right.
Yeah.
I was confused. I was really hoping
the
it was just going to be his old NXT character, Leo Kruger. Who
That
was
would have
just
been
a big old
amazing.
heel.
With the alligator on his shoulder.
And just have it be a reoccurring thing every week where people from NXT look in the mirror and see their old like heel gimmicks.
Absolutely. So that was that.
I'm just confused by that segment.
I mean,
Still, like I really like him and I want him to work. I was just confused by that.
I don't know how well he works in the ring because I mean, like the entrance is fun and everyone likes to party, but once you start wrestling like a long match, it's like, he's just a guy who likes to party. He's fighting now.
I really liked Adam Rose on NXT.
Oh no, I love Adam Rose. I think since Santino retired from active competition, he's perfect for. I'm just gonna continue talking while Johnny
Devours a
completely
cupcake.
indiscriminately.
Look, I told you this is a perfect segment to eat a cupcake. Go.
This segment lasted less time than we've spent on it.
Oh,
It's
continue.
gonna get messy.
But no, I think since Santino
That's what she
retired,
said.
Adam Rose is going to be good to fill that spot of just the comedy guy each week.
yeah.
I mean, I guess this. Well, no, it made about as much sense as the roller skating segment for Sonic. So,
Yeah.
whatevs.
So what did you think about Leo Kruger in NXT, Johnny?
I like Leo Kruger. He was cool. You're right. These cupcakes are tough to eat.
Yeah. What do you call an alligator in a what? How does it go? What do you?
This
Joke bomb.
This is gonna go over here.
That's why I'm not a comedian.
You have more time to eat, Johnny.
Go ahead, Bree. Spit it out. The answer is Big Beulah.
Who's your cellmate?
Next up, we got a Beat the Clock match. Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. The winner of the Beat the Clock match gets to choose a stipulation at SummerSlam. Dean Ambrose versus Alberto Del Rio. And, this match was fantastic, and it was almost 16 minutes long. That is the longest Beat the Clock match we've seen in recent memory, is it not?
Maybe ever.
Yeah, it's, we were like, this is going to be nothing. It's not going to be hard for him
In
to.
the modern era, that's a,
Yeah.
What do you call an alligator who's also a detective?
Hold on, let me continue.
Alligator who's also a
detective.
P.I.
An investigator.
Oh, Lord.
I'll be honest, guys, we should have came up with that one.
Yeah.
Because you're wearing a vest.
I think someone tweeted me that joke, actually.
Yeah, it's not that
It was
good.
Kathy's. Kathy looked in the Oculus mirror, and that joke came out.
Zinga.
Evil gossip. I was really hoping that Del Rio was going to have a RR in memoriam on his wrist tape. Poor Ricardo.
I know.
He'll be missed.
Another guy that lost his job, man. It's very sad.
I mean, but the rumor is that he asked to be released. He missed wrestling, and they just wanted him to talk.
Well, and good for him.
Yeah,
Yeah, so.
doing what he likes.
Kathy, these are a mess. For God's sake.
Follow your
But they're
passion.
delicious, right?
They're amazing. I mean, I could throw down all 4 of these in like 30. Well,
No, you couldn't.
No, you
Maybe
couldn't.
you're just a mess. Let me see if I can eat it and not spill anything.
Also, for people who
We're gonna pause the show to watch Cathy eat a cupcake. You're welcome.
More specifically, people watching this on YouTube, look at the timestamps and keep track of who is eating it and what times.
Johnny already lost. That was very slow.
Well, I was
That
trying
was
to do
very
it,
slow.
you know, quietly.
Oh, you have excuses. What a surprise.
Shut up, Dale.
Hey, Kobayashi wasn't trying to eat his hot dogs indiscriminately. He ate them fast, and that's why he was a champion of hot dog eating.
Yeah, well, Joey Chestnut beat him, and he's American. All right, so this match was great. Tons of counters.
Yes.
ADR actually was in control for almost majority of the match, as a matter of fact. Ripped off the. This is what I love about ADR. He's old school. He will attack a body part and do it well. Ripped off the tape off the shoulder, was working the left shoulder the entire time, setting up for the cross arm breaker, but eventually Dirty Deeds for the win. But that's a match that it kind of tells a story. It was great.
And not even just in the ring, it was a good subtle story of the Authority hates Dean Ambrose. They want him to get beaten up. They know he has an injured shoulder. Who are they going to have him fight? Oh, let's have him fight the guy whose move is all about, you know, like wrenching the arm out of the socket. Beautiful, like, little subtle storytelling.
And ADR did it. It was great.
And I almost really like it when the announcers will, like, kind of allude to this, but not, like, beat you over the head with it. Because, I mean, they said it's like Alberto Del Rio's specialty is the arm breaker. He has an injured arm. Beautiful. He's working the arm the entire match. He wants to hit certain moves, but he can't quite do it. That's all you ever need.
ADR was looking a little more fit tonight as well. I felt like he was in good shape and was moving really well in the ring and a little bit better than Cathy Kelley is navigating that
You did not
cupcake.
eat that nearly as fast as I thought you would.
Yeah, but I did not spill one crumb.
That's true.
There.
I mean, oh God, I made a mess.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
Yeah.
This is a disaster.
Ants invade the studio.
So we saw a bunch of guys tonight that we don't even know if they have anything at SummerSlam. ADR being one of them.
I don't think so. I mean,
No.
him, Cesaro, Kane, those are all pretty major players that don't seem to be doing much of anything at SummerSlam.
Can you do something? And you can't just throw together a battle royal for nothing, right?
I mean,
Well,
they
they've
had so many battle
so
royals
many.
this year.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying that they need like a lumberjack match at some point just to like throw everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are going to be lumberjacks. Who's the match? We don't know yet.
We don't care.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it's just going to be a lumberjack battle royal.
It's amazing how things change in a year. Last year at SummerSlam, it was ADR versus Christian,
Yeah, for the world title.
and that was a great match.
Now Christian injured again, and ADR, an afterthought.
And there's barely even a world title, technically.
Right. Well, it's kind of jewelry.
It's a necklace.
Yeah.
Sash.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that would be so amazing if you had Cesaro win the strap and use it as a scarf and just throw it around to emphasize his promos, because he's very European.
Yes.
He is very European.
That used to be his thing.
Yeah.
The very European Claudio Castagnoli.
Just throw his belt scarf around his neck.
I like that Ambrose went through all of this pain, all this ADR torment, and won with the Dirty Deeds on the opposite side that he normally does it on. I
So
thought that
well
was-
done.
Talk about storytelling. I thought that was just a cool move for him to pull off, and did it
arm.
flawlessly.
Yep, left arm was injured. Use the right arm.
Yep.
And I think JBL called it. Someone did.
Yeah, JBL pointed it out. He also made a Kumite reference tonight, which I was very impressed by.
And that is from
Bloodsport, Jean-Claude Van Damme's greatest movie.
what else would be up there with Bloodsport for Jean-Claude Van Damme? That's the question.
I liked The Quest, which was basically a remake of Bloodsport in the 90s, which I watched first and then went back and found Bloodsport afterwards.
I thought you were going to say Double Impact. I was going to laugh in your face.
I never saw Double
And they
Impact.
played identical twins. They, meaning him, played identical
Both
twins.
of them.
Moving on.
Want to get messy?
Yeah. Now it's time. Now it's time for you guys to eat the damn cupcakes. All right, Rusev and Lana hit the ring. Lana says the Prime Minister of Russia tweeted a picture today of Putin and your leader. It showed Putin holding a tiger and Obama holding, I think, a poodle mix.
Is that the White House dog? No.
No, I don't think it
It
is.
wasn't.
No.
I think it's a mix of some sort. I think I remember when he got it, Obama said, I wanted to get something that was a mutt like me.
There you go. Well, Putin was holding a tiger, and that was not a mix. That was mixed with tiger.
I think it was an ocelot.
Wow.
The hell is an ocelot?
Wow.
It was
He
a cat.
holding. Yeah.
It was
I
a
know
big old
that.
cat.
No, I think it was a miniature tiger.
It was
Gosh, I hope you
spotted.
guys figure this out.
It was spotted. It didn't have stripes.
I think it was a miniature. It was a miniature animal that can kill you. I think is what it
Well,
was.
yeah, we can agree upon that.
Yes. Anyways,
Cute.
it was a.
Show him how it's done, Dan.
Are you talking about Putin or the tiger?
Oh my gosh. Dale wins.
No, he has to chew it.
No, you haven't finished it yet, dude. You're wearing camo. We can't see it, bro. You don't count. So, anyways, yes. She makes fun of Obama some more. Right? Pretty darn good, man. Wait, yeah, you gotta hope the whole thing's caught in your beard. She wants to sing Happy Birthday to him in Russian, which she begins to do. That's when Zeb Coulter, Jack Swagger, those real Americans hit the ring, and he says, "Shut up, Lana. I hate your voice. And no wonder Russian men drink so much vodka. I'm sick of hearing about your Putin, your Russia, and your Rusev crush." Jack Swagger represents all these stock footages on the Titantron right now. You see that? That's a fake nurse, but she's a real American. That's what he should have said.
That's a guy in a Halloween lumberjack costume.
Yeah. That's a guy doing a print ad.
American.
Yeah, American, though.
Here's a mother and a child playing her child in front of a laptop.
That was so fun.
It's like all your friends, Johnny.
What?
That was like all of your friends.
I wasn't paying attention to what you said.
And like
every person acting like something.
Got it.
And like every bad comedy open micer, at the end, he asked everybody to give it up for the troops.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
You're ever in a rough spot, give it up for the troops. Yes, so Jack Swagger's representing all Americans, our military at SummerSlam. The only thing that's going to get crushed is your ego, Lana, we the people. That's when Rusev attacks with the Russian flag, then turns his attention to Zeb, but Lana holds him back. And then she we the people's him, and that's how the segment ends.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, I think.
So you said that Lana is getting her own doll.
Yes, action figure.
Action figure.
Which I imagine Rusev is too.
Yes.
It might be a 2-pack.
It should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They announced a bunch of toys at Comic-Con.
Ah.
They're all pretty cool. The first NXT one is going to be Sami Zayn.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Neato.
That's a little weird because it's like the goal is to get past NXT, but...
Is it?
You would think that it would be their champion right now, Adrian Neville, but...
Sammy is the champion of the children in all of our hearts.
They'll make more than one. It's fine.
Yeah. So anyway, so this segment, I thought it was interesting how Lana held back Rusev from attacking Zeb, and and Zeb was really, he was frightened by the end of that, and I thought that was really, because Swagger got destroyed tonight.
But he did hold his ground, though.
Yeah.
Because these colors don't run, and neither does Zeb.
Yep.
He also tipped on referring to the flag as the 50 stars and bars, which I think we had a brief conversation about. Isn't the stars and bars the Confederate flag, and stars and stripes is like the usual Union flag?
The stars and bars was the name of the original Confederate flag.
Yeah.
I mean, Zeb is Southern.
Very similar.
It's also live. Maybe he just...
I doubt he meant the Confederate flag.
Yeah. I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah.
It's just what I thought. I was just like, is that a...
No, good call. So anyways, I like how this match is setting up. I'm not quite sure what the flag match entails. But
I love this feud.
Yeah.
So good.
It's probably the best feud they have going right now.
Brie versus Stephanie.
that is, I mean, no, it is. Let's take away the fact that Brie's not good with a microphone. Otherwise, that's really good.
I mean, yeah, the ending was really good, but every single time Swagger and Rusev and everyone else have been out, it's just been insanely heated.
Yeah.
Because it's old school, man. They're getting back to basics.
And it works.
Yeah.
It's an appropriate time to be anti-Russian also, I think. If you're going to have this pop back up, at least it's topical and current. It doesn't feel old.
Yep. Every 25 or 30 years, Russia's just got to be a pain in the ass.
Are you going to beat the clock? Dale just really didn't want to get slapped.
What's
That's why. There's motivation.
I was hungry.
What's at the bottom of that cupcake?
It's a little graham cracker.
Graham cracker, and it's actually graham cracker, mashed up butter and sugar.
Jesus.
But they're healthy because I instead of butter and oil in the cupcakes or eggs, I used applesauce.
We the people
Apples are American.
eat cupcakes.
All right.
Come on, Nat. Oh, God. He just, whoa.
Those are some crumbs.
He pretty much just, oh, God.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Did I just lose the stupid beat the clock challenge?
Always. Eat the clock.
Yeah, it was an eat the clock, and you took your sweet time. You did that to
Yeah.
yourself.
And you take those slaps like a champ.
It's true. People enjoy it.
Gotta-
Just like these cupcakes.
Gotta give the people what they want to see.
You haven't even technically finished.
Shut up, Dale.
The clock's still running. Lick those crumbs off the
Get them
table.
crumbs.
I'm actually going to finish your crumbs for you because that was delicious, and thank you.
You better finish
You're
that
welcome.
cupcake. There's graham cracker there. Nat?
The graham cracker is my favorite part.
Yeah, dude. Don't let that sit. By God, I'll come and get it.
He's not kidding.
Come at me, bro.
So anyways, final thoughts on Rusev versus Swagger at this point. We can agree we're going to be amped up for that in Los Angeles at SummerSlam. We're going to be there.
Do you guys think that this will be the end of Rusev's streak?
Well, here's the thing.
Because he won't take a pin, technically.
Well, that's the thing. If he loses, it's not by pinfall or submission. It's by he didn't climb to grab a flag fast enough. So that's a good time to, have him lose.
It is SummerSlam. How you going to let Russia win? They're already being
jerks.
Yeah.
They're being Brock Lesnar's
We
big old...
need this.
We, the people.
They already ruined the
Need this
Olympics,
match. And the World Cup.
They already
next go round.
Yeah, they already hate puppies.
Make Rusev red, white, black, and blue.
Yeah, Kathy.
Take that.
Yeah, and then we're going to eat cupcakes watching it.
But not really, though. You don't want to stiff your opponent in the ring and bruise. Go on anyways, next segment. I make things awkward.
Good job, Nat. But yeah, this is building up. I mean, so what? We're less than 2 weeks. So next Monday is the final Raw before it's a go-home Raw.
Yep.
So that's going to be, I mean, I don't know what they could possibly do to each other next Monday. I feel like this feud is building quite nicely between Lana, Zeb, Swagger, Rusev. I mean,
Well, they teased attacking Zeb and didn't, so maybe next week they'll do that.
oh boy. Lana just going to town on him.
I would pay all of my dollars to see Lana do the accolade on Zeb Coulter.
Oof. You know what I'd pay all my dollars to see? Swagger wins, very much like in Rocky IV. Russia and America make up, and then Lana plants a big old kiss on Zeb Coulter. Everyone loves each other.
Ah. Doubt it, but I think it's cute.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Yep.
Moving on to Cesaro versus Ziggler with Miz at the announcer's table because he's Hollywood, man. You know, a lot of scripts to deal with, a lot of meetings, a lot of what have yous.
He had some nice hot water with lemon.
You
to
need
help
that
his voice.
throat, yeah, of course. I mean, the moneymaker's attached to the neck bone, so he needs to.
Yeah.
He was dressed like the accountant at the yacht club. It was a fantastic outfit.
It actually worked. Yeah, it was. Those little penny loafers were surprising.
They're in loafers. Cesaro with a boot to the face right off the bat on the offensive. Really the entire match, all 2.5 minutes of it. Cesaro was in control. Out of nowhere, zigzag for the win. This should have been a beat the clock match because Ziggler.
Boy, oh boy.
Good God, man. So Cesaro taps out to Swagger on SmackDown. Ziggler just quickly disposes him.
Yes. I love Cesaro so much, and just the decline since he left Heyman.
I wouldn't say it's a decline. He was in a match versus Cena last week, so I just feel like they've determined he's not going to be at this pay-per-view.
Which, in kayfabe, last week he had to do, 20-minute match with Cena, very competitive, barely lost the thing. This week, he loses immediately to Dolph Ziggler, so by the law of transitive property, I hypothesize that Ziggler could beat Cena.
Oh.
That's fair.
Kayfabe.
You know what I found out, guys? There was a Rusev match on the app that we missed.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
Sin Cara.
Oh, yeah, he beat Sin Cara really fast. Yeah, we can't get the
They
app.
told us that on the... and we can now get the app, guys.
Oh, we can?
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, we didn't really,
Yeah.
He
You
destroyed,
didn't look.
he destroyed Sin Cara.
Do I have cupcake in my beard?
Probably.
It's hard to say.
All right.
Any
Your beard
hoozles.
is very spotless, by the way.
Anyways,
Leftovers.
Heath Slater's still trending. Big ups, brother.
Oh, boy.
Alrighty, so yes, Cesaro, I don't know. I guess SummerSlam's not going to be too great for him.
I don't think he's getting anything.
I don't know.
Which is fine. He can... They've obviously figured out they want to reset Cesaro.
Which is
the
good.
whole Heyman thing didn't work out. I think it could be okay to just give him a breather and let's see where they're going to move it to next.
And the thing is, people want to cheer for him, man.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with making him a face? Let him do the swing.
Well, I mean, putting him with Heyman, as much as I love Heyman, was a really bad move.
It didn't make sense.
Yeah, I didn't like it. And it wasn't a strong heel turn either. Like, put
No,
him with
not at
him
all.
and then make him be aggressive or make him be this hated character, but they just let him be the same exact guy.
Yeah.
Didn't make a lot of sense to me.
Apparently, Roman Reigns got 6 staples in his forehead to close a wound sustained during his last man standing match tonight.
When did that
See him
happen?
bleeding? Was he bleeding?
I don't know, but there's exclusive photos online of that happening.
Unless his hair was covering it up or something.
Yeah, it's very
It's
possible.
on his forehead.
It seems like he always gets stitches like every other month in a
Yeah,
match.
it's right where his
Oh,
hairline.
Wow.
Center of his head.
I mean, he's a big dude. He's not afraid to get hit.
And it looks like he's got a little black and blue mark on his left eye.
Let's hope he didn't get concussed.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ow.
Yeah, you throw those chairs and.
So it literally was everything you would expect in a Kane versus Roman Reigns match.
Yeah, pretty much.
They do all their spots, and then afterwards, Roman Reigns posts pictures of him getting stitches.
Back to Cesaro. If he is going to take off SummerSlam, maybe, hopefully, we could lead to something for him.
I mean, as of last week, I thought that maybe this was all still kind of heading towards him going for the championship. If Brock takes it from Cena.
Yeah.
I think they didn't really resolve the Heyman thing. I thought maybe they were going to hang on to that for resolution once Brock had the title.
Maybe.
Possibly. I don't know.
I mean, never mind. I would pay all my dollars to see Cesaro versus Brock.
It would be awesome. And what better way to... Okay, yeah, he takes the title off of Cena, but you need to use that use that to put somebody else up, I feel.
And Cesaro's
the right guy for that.
He needs to not be losing on a losing streak prior to going, we're getting ahead of ourselves. But
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
whatever. But Ziggler Miz, I don't think, is that match official at SummerSlam?
Official.
It's official.
Down with that. We already talked about that last week.
Yep.
So many good feuds. This is going to be a very full card.
And the Austin crowd was interesting. They were chanting, I believe, at Miz, "You can't wrestle," and I'm like, "What are you talking about? Dude can go." Maybe Miz is getting so over as a heel they don't know what else to yell to him. Like, "You're really good at your gimmick right now." Damn it, that's not gonna work. You can't wrestle. Let's just do that. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's the way that people were chanting, "You can't wrestle at Cena" back in the day.
Well, that's more fair.
I don't know.
You're saying that you think Cena's that much better wrestler than Miz?
I would say so. I mean, if you look at the amount of good matches both of them have had.
All right, that's fair.
Miz took a long time to really...
I mean, he's not bad.
Acclimate.
I don't think it's fair to say you can't wrestle.
I hate the "you can't wrestle" chants to anybody. Like,
Yeah,
I just think,
exactly.
to me, that bothers me. It's like you're putting your life in the line in the ring every single time. You're going to do your
They can
best.
wrestle better than I can.
Exactly.
Especially from people who literally can't wrestle.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's-
okay.
The people that chant that "you can't wrestle," they're the ones that love like the nonstop spot fest where no one sells anything. And if that's the case,
flip it dues. I mean, it's a more accurate chant to say you're not that good of a wrestler, but it doesn't have as much of a ring to it.
that's true.
You're not that good
That's
of
a
a
long-
wrestler.
It's a long hashtag.
It's also
Yeah.
still inside of his gimmick, I feel like. If you're
Yeah.
going to Hollywood, maybe you're too focused on films to be a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's true.
Seems fine.
I just don't like hearing the chants for anybody, whether
Yeah.
it's Cena,
Yeah.
Miz, whoever. Anyways, Tom Phillips backstage with Paige. She wishes AJ a speedy recovery, and it's a dream to be facing her idol at SummerSlam for the Divas title. I miss you so much. And then she skips away.
Amazing troll. Amazing. I love Paige as a heel so much.
Oh, that makes sense to me, yeah.
Because she's just basically doing what she did back in NXT, where she's just, just the ass kicking. I mean, like
Fighting
now,
words.
yeah, now she's more of a troll about it, but at the same time, it's like she's being more herself. Like when she came in as I'm so timid and I don't belong here, but I'll do my best, Chi Dolly. It's just like, who is this? Why are you our champion?
God bless us, everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah,
like,
this is way more interesting.
Yeah, why is Lemony Snicket here? Why aren't we like kicking ass right now?
And she injured AJ last week. AJ not present. So, yeah, this is another one. I mean, the card's stacked.
Yeah. When was the last time we had a SummerSlam with 2 women's matches on it? It's pretty cool. That are this amped
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
especially.
Well, I think Paige AJ's not over yet. I think it's going to go past SummerSlam. I think it's
Yeah,
going to get
for
even.
sure.
Oh yeah.
I kind of hope they just keep popping back and forth between who's champion. I wouldn't mind
They
that.
both
have
so
to.
good.
Who
Yeah.
else do they got?
Oh yeah, they're great.
Naomi?
I mean, yeah,
Naomi for sure,
still
but they're
has-
not doing anything with her.
Yeah.
She's feuding with Cameron.
Sure.
Exactly.
barely anymore.
Girl,
I
bye.
mean, I think I think it's a matter of time until Charlotte moves up and becomes that. But obviously, she's NXT champion right
Yeah.
now, so
Yeah.
not really anyone there. So I feel like they're just going to have to keep going back and forth. It'd be cool to see like a Divas tournament or something.
I think it's surprising that they haven't used Natty more recently.
That's true.
And they've been using her so much down at NXT, but we haven't seen her on the main roster
Yeah.
in
I just
a
don't-
month or two.
I just don't think.
I mean,
they've-
we've seen her in a couple things, but not in an actual feud.
That could even be.
there's no faith in her mic skills. I think.
Well, I think there's that, but it could also be a thing of her. I don't know. Could be a request from them to
think-
like spend more time together as well.
She could also, I think, maybe just be a mentorship role because I mean,
Yeah, she's amazing as that. Like,
Exactly.
Great person. Every encounter we've ever had, she's been just top notch, A+, super nice.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
and she also seems like she wouldn't have an ego about that. She seems like she would be happy to just sort of work behind the scenes, guiding the next generation on up.
I think she's happy to be there. Like, she considers that company her family. So.
Yeah.
And I think she also definitely learned by watching everything that went down with Britt.
Yeah.
That whole Montreal thing, that was pretty intense.
Bitterness will kill you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I think Paige AJ, man, that can keep going for a while. They just got to find a way to keep it interesting. But two of them very contrasting styles, so that'll be cool. Ryback in the ring, Goldust and Stardust finally back in action. Dude, Stardust runs around the ring like a meerkat. He's nonstop.
Yeah.
He's so good at the gimmick that I don't even think of him as Cody Rhodes anymore.
Yeah.
That's
Isn't that crazy?
awesome.
And it's only been a couple of months, really.
That's
so
the
crazy.
best compliment you can get.
He's been good at all the characters that he's done, though. I think if anybody, he's a chameleon of the WWE right now.
Him as the I'm so pretty American Psycho character.
Dashing?
Yeah,
Dashing.
because it was Dashing, and then he became the American Psycho, like, don't look at me thing.
Oh,
Yeah, the Quasimodo sort of thing when he had the mask from Rey Mysterio.
God, he's a guy who people sort of think that he should be more than he is, and I agree, but at the same time, he's just so happy with whatever they give him. And that's what makes a good wrestler. It's like, you might be given something stupid, but just put your all into it, and you'll get over. Damien Sandow, perfect example.
Well, you look at their dad. I mean, Dusty raised them the right way. They look at his dad. Their dad wasn't always given the greatest position. When he came to WWE, the whole polka dot thing, that was poking fun at him.
Yeah.
You know, because he had never been with the company before. And look at what he did with it. He still made it work. So, like, he probably taught them, like, look, it's not always going to be roses, but you got to make it work.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Yeah, they wrestled Ryback again, which is funny because they were wrestled them about like 5 or 6 times in a row. Took about a month off and then wrestled them again. I thought there was a huge missed opportunity in this match when people started chanting Goldberg at Ryback for one of the Dust Brothers to just stop and say, no, it's Gold Dust.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
Are they not going to do a tag team match at SummerSlam? It feels like they're not.
There's no Usos tonight.
There's no Usos.
Yeah.
We don't have a clear contender. The Wyatts are busy. Well, like, they're banned from ringside.
And do you know
Jericho
the
now,
rumor going around about Sheamus?
What?
Oh, the Darth Vader thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's apparently in Ireland right now where they're filming the new Star Wars movie, and there's a rumor going around that he's playing Darth Vader in the suit, and he sort of like confirmed but not confirmed it on Twitter.
Well, he
And-
did just have a guest starring role on Royal Pains, so...
So he's got his acting chops all in order now.
Only up from there.
So wait,
Getting those IMDb creds.
The thing is, we probably shouldn't go off on this, but if he's playing Darth Vader, it has to be a flashback or something, because
Yeah,
Darth
absolutely.
Vader would be gone. And he would be in the suit, so you wouldn't really know it was him.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
anyways.
he's a
so.
body double, basically.
And he has the same color skin as Vader when he took his mask off at the end of Jedi.
Come on.
That's pretty. I like.
It
that
is an
as well.
odd rumor. I'm curious to see if it's
Guys,
true.
I'm playing Darth Vader.
Whoa.
I just confirmed it.
So, sorry, Sheamus. Back to Royal Pains with you.
You won't see me, though, because I'll be in a suit. And they're also getting a voiceover actor, so you won't hear me either.
cupcakes.
Do you like my cupcakes?
You sound more like Bane.
I know.
Do you like my cupcakes?
Only when you've eaten the last scrap, then you have my permission to sleep.
The big question is, Dale, are they one step closer to finding that cosmic key? Tell us.
I hope so, because I don't know what the hell they're doing
They need one of
otherwise.
those clappers or something to find their keys.
Seriously. Pull it together. Dust and dust.
Get that key.
I want to see them at SummerSlam.
How though?
I don't know, like a tag team turmoil mix. or
Yeah,
something.
just do
throw
a
in
big
a big old something. Tag team match.
Gauntlet.
We're gonna have a tag team match.
Something. I'll take a pre-show tag team situation.
Just
if
a
we have
gauntlet. Get everybody a paycheck. Get out there.
So many matches.
Cesaro, Kane, you guys be on a team. Get yourself a paycheck.
to. Do something.
I don't know.
Tornado tag with 6 teams.
There you go.
Falls count anywhere.
Only way to be eliminated is over the top rope, but this is not a battle royal. We swear.
Yeah. Right.
We're not doing that again.
Yeah, you bring up a great point. I mean, there are no tag, and the Usos. How are the tag titles not going to be defended at SummerSlam? That's
from one of the best matches of the year at the last pay-per-view to not being on the card at all. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Maybe just maybe they don't know how they can get any better than that.
It seemed like they were kind of setting up Ryback to get that shot, but it seemed like they dropped that this week. Well, the past 2 weeks, I mean, Ryback, didn't they like win a match out of nowhere? And then last week they were in a 6-man against the Usos and Dolph with Miz. And so it's just like, it's that thing of like, we're going to be facing this guy, you're going to be facing that guy, so let's team up against our guys.
Yeah,
so
or not. I don't know. It just seems, with no follow-up, it's very weird. And then Xavier Woods and Big E and Kofi were out there like scouting them, but we didn't see them at all tonight either. It's just very odd.
Unless we see the Usos on SmackDown as well as the Xavier Woods group on SmackDown.
It's possible. I mean,
yeah.
The Usos sent out a tweet tonight, according to Ashley Cardella on Twitter, saying no one was willing to step up to them, so they will not have a match.
Well,
by that logic, that's the reason why I haven't been on Raw in the past 29 years.
Yeah, because you're not willing to step up?
Yeah.
No one's willing to step up to him.
Oh, that's what it is. Steph and Triple H backstage. Once again, Kane approaches, hands over the mask, leaves. Boom, we already talked about it. Chris Jericho. Boom. Him and Luke Harper going at it. He already took care of Eric Rowan on SmackDown, meaning he can't be at ringside at SummerSlam, so now if he beats Harper, he can't be ringside. This match was solid. Walls of Jericho, lights go out. Rowan attacks, Code Breaker. Code Breaker, Bray attacks, DQ.
Yeah, 2 things. One, I noticed that Harper, and it took me a long time to realize this, has the exact same ring gear that Ambrose does.
Yeah, different sizes.
It's like a dirty Ambrose.
A little bit less.
It's a dirty future Ambrose, where he just came back from the future and just, when he was just fully insane.
He had a lot of yard work.
Yeah.
And I like that they finally sort of acknowledged that, what's his nuts? Bray Wyatt. Too many hillbillies. Bray Wyatt has his thumb taped up and has since he debuted, and they finally did something with it where he just jammed it in Jericho's throat, which will probably hurt his podcasting career, but hey.
It's going to hurt the old esophagus.
Yeah, how are we going to know where to get Bark Box from?
To who?
Oh, he plugs that in every episode.
What's it called?
BarkBox. Or onit.com.
Jesus God almighty.
It's like we're there now.
So, that's good. It's the Oculus mirror. So... Yes, so now it's going to be Jericho, Wyatt, one-on-one, no Wyatt family. Which do we believe
I dig it.
I don't know if I believe it, but...
I like the stipulation.
Yeah.
And I hope Bray wins that one.
Yeah.
Yes, that'd be cool.
Just nice back and forth, and then have a big old blow-off stipulation thingy in September.
Well, speaking of blow-off, we don't know when this next thing's going to end, but Diego, with Layla and Summer Rae, taking on Fandango and Fanswoggle. I got to admit, I laughed.
It was pretty silly.
Yeah.
Swoggle pulled it off, kind of. He did his thing.
He did what they asked him to do, which...
in typical Fandango fashion, he got distracted. Diego wins, and then Swoggle leaves with the ladies. Thoughts on this one, gang?
Torito was weird after this match on Layla.
He got a little humpy. Yeah, he got a little humpy.
He was horny, as they have used in the past.
When you lose your tail, it's, I don't know. Go ahead.
You mentioned earlier matches that are filler. I mean, I don't think this is reigniting the Hornswoggle El Torito feud.
It seemed like they buried the hatchet with this one, where they danced around Fandango, he attacked Hornswoggle, and they attacked him in retribution.
I don't know where this is going with Fandango. Is he turning heel? Is that what this is leading to?
Was he not always heel, though?
He was, but it was like...
He's never been a face, let's put it that way. I don't think.
I feel like this would be turning him face, because, I mean, he wronged these 2 women. Yeah, that's on him, but they just spend their entire lives ruining his career. Eventually it has to get to the point where it's just like, leave that poor dancing man alone. He just wants to gyrate and win matches every now and then. Why are you corrupting and ruining everything that he touches?
I mean, because what else are they going to do?
Well, he was making out with both of them, though. I mean, that's how this all started, right?
I guess.
I feel like they've gotten their comeuppance for the scenario. Now I feel like, yeah, we just need to go somewhere.
I'm just trying to plot the timeline. So he was with Summer Rae. He dumped her over Twitter. He got with Layla. Summer Rae came back. Fandango was hot for her, but it was also hot for Layla.
Yeah.
They both...
And hot for Teacher. Continue.
Yes. And then they got there. They came out with other people, and it's been a month.
Yep. Of the El Matadors winning.
Yeah. And good for the El Matadors.
Sure.
Good for them. This feud is going nowhere.
No. Is it even a feud?
I don't
Maybe
think
they
so.
just don't know where it's going, and that's why it's...
Oh, that's clear.
I mean, it's the same thing every single week.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they had Zack Ryder that one week, and wasn't there somebody else?
I mean, at least dudes are getting wins that don't usually win. That's cool.
Speaking of... Oh, that's in a while. But anyways...
Yeah, we're getting to that, buddy. Don't you
We're
worry.
getting to
So
that.
I guess there's nothing else to really say. It's not going to SummerSlam, or is it?
No.
It's something. I don't know.
No. Maybe a pre-show.
Pre-show dance-off.
I guess.
No. Just no. If you're watching this, WWE, please no.
Please no.
Stop it.
Although, yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. Cut it out.
We'll see what happens. Renee Young backstage with Randy Orton. Orton says, "You know what? I don't really care what your question is. I just want to show me beating up Roman Reigns again." And that's pretty much what they did.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat up Roman Reigns. I'm the man. I'm going to beat him at SummerSlam.
Still wearing pants.
Yeah.
Good on him.
Hey, he had an easy night tonight.
Yeah.
One of them pants-on kind of nights, huh?
Mm-hmm. One of them pants on, nights off for the old legend killer.
Night off, pants on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna relax tonight. Put them pants on.
It was like
Isn't that odd? A night off for him means putting pants on? That's weird.
Yeah.
It is weird.
The last time I was on this show was when the Authority gave him the night off and he tweeted himself at the pool.
Oh,
and his
yeah.
bathing suit was much longer than his usual wrestling trunks.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean,
they are tiny trunks.
yippers. All right, enough about that. Bo Dallas taking on R-Truth for like the 9th time in the past 2 weeks. That damn Bo cheated. Roll up with the tights for the win, but Truth attacks afterwards. Bo gets the best of him. Bo dog, and then a victory lap. What do you guys think about? I like seeing R-Truth doing
stuff.
yeah.
Doing something?
Yeah. And I still stand by Bo Dallas. I still dig it because he's starting to
agree.
show what you talked about for months about how he used to be in NXT.
His
Like,
character in NXT, it's finally coming through,
Yeah.
and
Him losing last week, a lot of people were upset about, especially to R-Truth, but I thought it was the best thing that could have happened to his character, because, I mean, him beating scrubs week after week after week doesn't do anything, and people weren't even sure whether or not he was a heel or a face, but then when he loses and beats the hell out of Truth, like, oh, he's a heel, oh, he's a delusional heel, you just saw all that character development.
yeah, it gave him enough time for the audience to understand who he is.
Yeah, give him layers.
Yeah. No, I
Like
think
that
it was a good
cupcake.
idea.
a lot of layers in that cupcake, Kathy.
We haven't even gotten to the graham cracker crust on Bo Dallas.
Not even.
Nope.
Yep.
That sounds very un-PG.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree. I think it was good news for him. R-Truth, it doesn't really matter if it was R-Truth or not. I'm glad R-Truth has something to do. I think he's a
Right.
talented wrestler. He's been kind of sitting on the sidelines for a while.
It's weird that we have, in a modern era like this, it's odd that we have so many feuds, there's not enough for a pay-per-view. You know what I mean? This is like a miniature feud, but you know it's not going to be at SummerSlam.
I like it, though. I mean, it
That's
gives
good. That's how it
characters
used to be back in the
direction.
day.
Yeah, exactly.
You had a lot to invest in. You had a lot to enjoy. You know?
It's good. Everyone sort of has something to do.
We'll see where it goes. Obviously, they're not done yet, but, you know, Bo took the victory lap.
I like that he cheated to win, though. I thought that was a good.
That's kind of how he was on NXT too. So.
Yep. Up next, another plug for the network. In case you don't know, it's $9.99 per month. You can sign up on WWE.com.
JBL held up a sign that he made between commercials.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I like to imagine
That's
that-
when it turned into being hilarious.
Yeah, especially covering
Yeah.
up Cole's face with
Yeah.
it. I thought that was pretty great.
JBL is awesome.
My favorite moment of the entire show was during the Last Man Standing match. It was, wow, these guys keep getting up at the count of $9.99.
Oh, Lord.
And I think, JBL, you heard him say, did Hunter just give you that line?
I love it. Yep. So, plug for the network. Next, Bray Wyatt is back in the boiler room area.
I think it's the same closet that the Dust Brothers used to be in.
I think so.
Now that they've evacuated Bray's, and I'm like, eat the lights or worlds or whatever it was in there and reclaim it as his own.
He walks in the room, he's like, what are all these little gold stars doing on the floor?
What am I going to do with this cosmic key?
Yeah.
Then he cracked his knuckles so loud that
That was.
Yep. He basically says, at SummerSlam, I had a battle without my brothers, but I'm never alone, Chris. What am I? I'm Bray Wyatt, and I'm the nightmare at the end of your dream. Creepy.
Yeah. Good on him.
I didn't even know you did a Bray Wyatt impression.
It's been a while. It's been quite a while.
Couldn't do it.
So right now, we just got Bray, Jericho one-on-one once again.
Yeah. Could be good.
Yep.
The last match I thought was good, but it just ended really anticlimactically.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that makes sense because it continued to build. So.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was nice to have someone return and not lose. Like, it wasn't a... We've had a lot of RVD type of situations where they're coming back to put over talent, which I think is a great idea. But for Jericho to come in and beat Bray, it was very surprising for me. And now he's been on a roll. I think it'll mean even more when he beats him at SummerSlam, hopefully.
You would think something eventful is going to happen with the match instead of just a 1, 2, 3.
You'd think so. No, maybe Bray will... I mean...
Maybe every member of Fozzy comes out and he joins with Bray.
That would be amazing.
we made that joke like the last 3 weeks in a row.
I wasn't here
We did?
the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Where was I?
I don't know.
We talked about Fozzy on this show?
Yeah.
Where are you ever, really?
I made that joke last week.
I gotta sleep
It was
more.
funnier when I did it.
What if Bray, like...
Given.
I'm sorry. That was a joke.
I get yes, I understand. It was a joke, inside of a joke. It was joke inception.
It went better than my alligator joke.
No, you crushed the alligator. We can all agree that you crushed that. I mean, there's really no ifs, ands, or buts about that one.
Investigator.
Did you get it?
Because he's in a vest.
Just hit me.
I didn't get that before either.
I think we just realized that Cathy has the cosmic key, and it's a joke about an alligator. There it is.
Listen, you 15 people on the couch, chill out.
Yeah. You join in whenever you want.
Yeah, it's the quietest studio audience of all time.
Yeah, then once...
Until now.
Yeah, and you don't get
Yeah.
cupcakes either.
Yeah, no more alligator jokes.
Tight crowd tonight.
Right, Cathy? There's no more
Jeepers.
alligator jokes, right? No?
Maybe later.
We're done?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you sit in that couch
They're
and
better
you
when
stay.
there's prizes.
Yeah, you stay. Don't worry. The Bachelor after show's coming next. No, it's over, isn't it?
No.
The Bachelor, is it
Bachelor
over?
in Paradise.
Oh, Lord.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Okay, not to veer off. Isn't The Bachelor always in paradise? What the hell?
Yeah, what is the Bachelor?
Seriously.
Were they in Toledo last season or something?
Every episode, they're riding horses.
I mean, it's usually in the valley, so then they go around to more tropical locations.
And people make fun of pro wrestling, and then there's The Bachelor in Paradise. Really?
The Bachelor Van Nuys.
Jesus. Anyways,
He's got all
moving
his
on.
teeth. He's a good catch.
Another promo for Cena Lesnar. Same promo, pretty
Same
much.
exact one.
Seth Rollins
Also,
versus...
Hulk Hogan's birthday, we found out.
Happy
Next
birthday
week?
Happy birthday.
to Double H.
So many birthdays.
Yeah. I think his is August 11th, actually, but
Coming up,
it's right around the corner.
week from tonight.
Is that when it is?
Today's the 4th.
Fingers over here is figuring out.
Old fingers. They call them old fingers.
So that's a lot
Math.
of November parent hooking up.
Yep.
Oh, that's what you were doing.
Thanksgiving sex. That's what that is. Hulk
I
Hogan.
mean, it's gotta burn off that tryptophan.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Yep.
Hulk
Thanks,
Hogan's-
Nat.
You're welcome.
Seth Rollins versus RVD in the Beat the Clock Challenge, which was 15 minutes and 42 seconds set by Dean Ambrose. But there's an announcement. RVD is no longer the opponent of Seth Rollins, but it is.
The one-man band.
Yeah, the song is still the same, which is amazing. How did they not change that?
I don't know.
Why not just do an obvious voiceover where it's like, he's a one-man band? That's
Oh, did
funny.
it say three-man band?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awkward.
We're talking about Heath Slater, who's still trending.
He's the one-man, three-man band.
I was so excited to see him.
I thought surely this was going to be a joke played on him, but
Yep.
au contraire.
That worked. This situation.
This was my favorite part of the show. Without it, I think most people.
Yes.
Aside from the one
Agreed.
JBL line, unquestionably.
Which JBL line was that?
The one about the He gets up at a count of 9.99.
Oh, that was
It's hard to
pretty
give you
good.
that line.
Also, oh god, he said something else that was really funny. Where he's like, Stan, someone was doing something embarrassing. JBL's like, well, this will help. I forget what it was.
JBL was on tonight.
He's generally always
Between that and the Kumite line.
He's always on. So anyways, so now it's Seth Rollins versus Heath Slater. Just right away starts whooping on Slater. Out of nowhere, well, not out of nowhere, but you see Dean Ambrose. All of a sudden, next thing you know, he's ringside. He's in front of the announcer's table. In sequential order, this is what he does. He first opens up, well, he kind of gets his attention. Then he opens up the briefcase, takes out the contract, and just politely rips it up, which is great.
He's like, oh, this contract? Oh, so sorry.
It's just paper.
I'm a kitty.
And then, actually, he chews it at one point, spits it out. Meanwhile, Heath Slater gets a couple near falls during these distractions. What does he do next? He takes a soft drink, pours it in the briefcase, popcorn.
Never going to get that out.
Briefcase. Nope, never going to get it out.
Hat.
Takes JBL's hat.
Briefcase.
Stuffs it in the briefcase. Closes it like a businessman. Hops up on the announcer's table. Shows it.
It leaks.
Like Simba.
I love that it leaks.
All over the place.
It leaks all over. All the announcers scatter.
They're like, soda's getting everywhere.
I have to get this dry clean.
This is what I wonder when I watch that. Was it one of those situations where, like, Dean, just do whatever you want with the briefcase? I mean, I don't know. Did they...
I always wonder whenever they grab like a soda from the fans if those are plants or if they just assume that fans will be okay with it. Because I mean, I
feel like honestly, if someone complains about it, they'll give them new popcorn. Like I don't think it's that big a deal. But for the most part, I think it's just go do it, and you're like, whoa, they used my popcorn on TV. I'm gonna record this and watch it every week for the rest of my life.
That'll be worth the $17 you paid for that Coke.
And you had to know when Ambrose jumps up on that announcer's table, he had to be giggling inside like,
absolutely.
It's time to make it rain.
Eating the contract, brilliant.
Yeah.
And JBL's hat, that was like, I felt kind of bad for JBL.
But that happens every single week now between Alicia Fox
him and Alicia.
and
Exactly. I don't know.
I love the idea of the fan going, but I paid the extra $3 for the commemorative cup.
I got the Abyss size.
Poor choice.
God, I don't know. It makes you wonder because Ambrose is so unpredictable that the whole thing, it was great. And he lifts it up. The announcers scatter. Next thing you know, Heath Slater with the roll-up for the win. That means Dean Ambrose gets to choose the stipulation for the match at SummerSlam.
Also, JBL, when he was saying, Ambrose is a maniac, he can choose anything. It could be a kendo stick match. They're like, what's a kendo stick match? So we have 1,000 kendo sticks just lying around the ring. That's why you don't do it very often.
His sabers are a classic.
Yeah.
I think on SmackDown he announces what the stipulation is going to be. My question is, do you think this is going to become a match for the briefcase?
Yes.
I'd imagine so.
Why? What else would he pick? Right?
He's crazy. I don't know.
I think it's going to be for the briefcase.
Soda match?
He used to wrestle in CZW, which is all hardcore wrestling, but I doubt that they're going to do any
Chainsaw
of
match.
Yeah. Well, he just had one.
That would be amazing.
Dude, him and Cesaro just had a crazy match like a week ago. No holds barred, you know?
I mean, he has that chainsaw sound effect in his entrance.
Didn't he have matches like that? CZW? Like chain, borderline?
Not like actual chains, but like barbed wire, exploding ring.
He
stuff
looks
like
the people at Universal Haunted Horror Nights that come and chase you with chainsaws.
Yeah.
They don't got the blade, but it sure scares you from that sound.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Johnny, you would know.
Yeah, we went last October, and...
I went,
this is really embarrassing. I was running away from all the zombies because they freaked me out. They were in my face. They wouldn't give me my space.
You have to pretend like you're okay with it, and then they don't attack
Yeah, well...
He's not okay with
I wasn't capable of that. 2 weeks later, I'm like, I forget where I'm at, and someone goes, hey, did you happen to be at Halloween, the Halloween zombie? And I was like, yeah. They go, oh, yeah, we saw you running away from all the zombies.
Screaming like a female.
That's what I was doing.
Mommy!
Any hoozles. I can't wait for this match. I mean, Rollins, Ambrose.
It's about time, right?
Yeah,
they didn't give
it's gonna be so good. So
Feud
good.
of the year. Calling it once again.
Yeah.
Finally, we get to the contract signing between Brie Bella and Stephanie McMahon. I'm really not going to get into what Brie said. We already kind of touched on it. Steph had a cellmate, Big Beulah. At SummerSlam, I'm not just going to beat you, I'm going to embarrass you. Steph, you're nothing more than a fraud, a failure, an embarrassment to the family. Karma always comes back around. You're a piece of trash.
That was a lot of what she said when you said you weren't going to say what
Bree,
she said.
it was
But
okay.
anyways.
I wonder if she was actually supposed to say something else in the script and that like it got messed up. So like maybe someone else messed up their line so she couldn't say exactly what they had said. I don't know.
Well,
something like that where she had to improv and it just didn't work out.
But nobody spoke before Bree did.
Well,
Maybe that was the problem. Maybe
Well,
somebody was supposed to say something.
Stephanie retorted though, and I mean it was fine. It was just
fine.
The same thing we've heard is like, you suck. No, you suck. What? It was just.
Bree has had a succession of pretty powerful moments of yelling
Yeah.
at Stephanie and getting a good crowd reaction. This wasn't one of them, but that's okay. She's had like 4 already.
I mean, we usually say that nothing happens during contract signings, and we got a freaking pedigree. So
Yeah, that is where it picked up because I mean
Yeah.
like. The match I'm interested in, but like a lot of sort of like the ins and outs of it have sort of been like really hit or miss. But this was when Stephanie, she signs the contract, then she sort of like looks at Bree and then just smacks Nikki across the face with the contract. Then Triple H, in the best heel move he's done in years, pushes the table like against Bree while she's in the chair against the corner and sits on it to hold her in the corner, and she has to watch while Stephanie pedigrees her sister.
And we thought that was the end of it. But oh no!
Oh no!
What happens next, Nat?
Bree slaps the taste out of Triple H's mouth, and he sells it like a champ. That's what I love about Triple H. He'll just sell for anybody and just make himself look like a complete idiot. Bree runs across the table just to take a pedigree from Stephanie.
Well, doesn't Stephanie drag her over the table, I think?
Yes, I think she actually like attacks her, drags her over the table. Another 2 good pedigrees too, by the way.
Pretty sweet pedigree.
she has definitely been working out. Like Stephanie looks good, and in leather shorts too. So.
Mother of 2 in those like very, very high up booty shorts.
Leather, yeah.
Well, look, I mean,
And then her and Triple H make out.
Yes, they do.
Oh yeah, they did.
hot and heavy.
Big fan of that. Just the whole like we've committed so much evil and it just gets us so riled up.
That's what that was. That was classic villain.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We just beat up some sisters. Come here, you.
I think I'm expecting a big surprise, a swerve of some kind with this match, whether it's Nikki or what's going on. But more importantly, I think we might actually get a pretty decent match out of this at the same time. So I'm very excited for it, and hopefully a Daniel Bryan cameo.
See, I was expecting a swerve until I saw the pedigree to Nikki. And I was like, ugh.
All the more reason that you don't expect it.
But at the same time, though, Nikki's been just getting beaten up and beaten up and beaten up. I mean, if Seth Rollins, who, like the night after he's in, a no-holds-barred 3-way with the Evolution, will turn on the Shield, which doesn't make much sense, but at the same time, hey, I can join them and be rich and not have worries in the world, or I can keep fighting them for nothing. Nikki Bella doing the exact same thing made sense as well.
It would make some sense because we do have Survivor Series in 3 months. Whether or not that can continue that long, it'd be sister versus sister. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I know that the September pay-per-view they're trying to really build up because that was the 6-month period from when the network first launched, and so I think like rumors are that like Triple H might fight Roman Reigns. And
what is the next one?
I don't even know the name of it. Battleground? Did they already do that?
Payback?
They did that one.
Yeah.
Is it Payback?
Maybe.
I think Payback was after WrestleMania, wasn't it?
No,
that
that
was
was
Extreme
Extreme
Rules.
Rules.
Jesus.
They stopped having. You're thinking of Backlash.
Someone on Twitter, what's the next pay-per-view? Because it's so hard to keep track.
I mean,
October's Hell in a Cell.
y'all got
December's
computers.
So what are we
TLC.
looking for? We're looking for
Just,
September.
yeah,
Probably
September
Payback?
pay-per-view. I think Payback.
Probably Payback.
All right. Well,
Armageddon's at the end usually. Or
Payback already happened.
Armageddon doesn't exist
I
anymore.
love-
Payback already happened.
I love how Heath Slater is still the highest trending WWE figure on Twitter right now.
What's a figure?
Well, figure meaning person. Like human thing.
A human figure.
I was just making fun of the way you said it.
It's actually a
Thank
person
you.
who picks figs.
Night of
Oh, I love
Champions. Night of Champions
Night of
is next, and then Hell in a
Champions.
Cell, then Survivor Series, then TLC. Those are the last of the year.
And that may be why we're not getting a tag match if they're gonna hold it. We're gonna see every
Night of
title
Champions,
at
yeah.
Champions.
Right. Possibly. But yeah, this is, I mean, the question is, after a contract signing like this, I feel like this is something that happens right before a pay-per-view. Now, what are they going to do next week? I mean,
Maybe Brie Bell will do like a running knee or a yes lock on Stephanie.
okay.
Yeah, maybe surprise her backstage somewhere. Yeah.
A yes lock would be hilarious. Although I think we'll see that in SummerSlam. I don't think they want to give that away. I don't know. To me, it just seemed like a right before the pay-per-view kind of thing because those pedigrees were dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. I don't know, because I assume Stephanie will win.
I would assume that they would, like, they wanted to do that this week because they're going to do more for the Cena Lesnar match next week.
Right.
So they don't want that to overshadow anything.
The main event.
If that makes sense.
Absolutely, yeah.
Point taken. Yeah, it's going to be, you know, Lesnar's going to be there next week. You know, we saw no Heyman this week either. It's funny, those video packages really did their job.
Yeah. Have their presence there without them even being there.
Yeah, sure did. So overall, like, not the most eventful Raw, but the stuff that did happen, those, you know, I think with Rollins and Ambrose and Steph and Brie, that was enough to really hang the hat on as far as the show goes. That was well-executed stuff.
And so many feuds going into SummerSlam, it's gonna be dope.
It's a hell of a card.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're down. And AFTERBUZZ will be on hand. What do you...
Oh, yeah. The Eat the Clock contest, Johnny.
Oh.
Slow and Steady did not win this race.
Show's over, guys. No, let's wait. Let's wait until before the pay-per-view. Let's wait till next week.
So I get to do it next week?
Sure.
I'll give you time to grow a beard.
Yep. No, it won't.
You can't grow a beard. Joke's on you.
You gotta give me. You gotta give me till 2015 if you want me to grow a beard. So yeah, maybe next Monday, leading up to the pay-per-view, I might be getting.
That's not what we agreed on, though.
If he calls out sick, we'll know what happened here.
Calls out sick?
Yeah.
I'm just not going to show up. All right, Cathy Kelley, put you and your cupcakes over.
You can find me on Twitter at Catherine Kelley and on Instagram at Cathy Kelley.
Absolutely. Dale Rutledge.
Hey, I am The Walking Dale on Instagram and Twitter. Please tune in to Wrestling Compadres on Nerdist.com tomorrow. We will have Daniel Bryan and Hulk Hogan.
Nat Baimel.
You can find me on Twitter at Nat Baimel. Also, I'll be in Last Unlimited in Sacramento, August 15th through the 17th.
Boom. You heard what Dale said. At Wrestling Buds, at Jay Quasso, Daniel Bryan, Hulk Hogan on the same episode. We're not kidding. Go to Wrestling Buds right now, subscribe, and otherwise, we'll see you next week, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And Cathy's hand is going to warm it up for next week. See ya.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later. Warm it up, Cathy.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.